I do not normally stream at this hour on this day, but I figured I would try something. So we're going to take a little stab at a revamped game that I liked when I was a kid, and I have not played probably in any of the intervening time. It's a bit of a blur. Way back in the day, there was a Sierra game called Gold Rush, and they have come out with a new version of it, and we're going to take a stab at it now to see what it is. Now, I say they've come out with, I mean they came out with this like 2 years ago, something like that, and so it's been a little while, but I'm finally decided, I'm never going to get to this if I don't just do it. So we're going to see how it does if I do things like retro gaming on Sunday mornings. I have no idea how long I'm going to go with it. I'm probably not going to do the full 2 hours. I got stuff I got to get ready for later. But yeah, just a light little thing. We'll see if it how it does, and if it's. I'm a little trepidatious because I do not know if it's going to be any good, but we're going to take a look and see. So I went ahead and as is my policy, I've not actually started the game yet because this is the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and launch it now, and we'll see if it pops up. Will it pop up?
The life and times of a great American hero.
It's talking to me. Oh God, the original didn't talk to
A
me.
young, ambitious city slicker, born and raised in urban America.
It did start like this.
Quite
though.
frankly, he's perfectly prim and proper. Caught in the trap of 9 to 5. Is this all life has to offer?
Yes, it is.
There has to be more. This man is ready for action. As of this moment, no longer will he accept only dreaming of adventure.
Oh dear. It has been a long time, and they're, yeah, take the tie off. That's good. Now, I realize that by a lot of today's standards, this looks fairly blocky, but man, if you just compare it to what the original looked like, it was the AGI version. Oh man. And I do remember this was exactly what the intro was. Just, done a little bit blockier, yeah. It was impressive that the pixels could move at all. Hopefully the sound levels are okay. We shall see. I really have been meaning to adjust my sound levels. I could take this opportunity to do that if I wanted to. This might be a great idea. However, I know that if I click off of this to do that, there's going to be there's going to be trouble. Let's see where we go. Oh, and then it went away. Is it back? There it is. Okay, there it is. It's back. All right. Now, the thing I wanted to try with my sound levels involves reducing down to like 30%. Because, and the reason for that is that I've noticed in games that I'm streaming, sometimes it's loud for the audience, but not for other folks I have on the stream with me on those occasions. So that's a thing. So let us see how that does, and I will adjust. I'm going to need to bring the volume back up accordingly. I know that. I'm going to bring it up just a wee bit on OBS, and we'll see how that goes. So this is the anniversary edition of Gold Rush. I remember there was a manual that, it wasn't a well, I mean, there was a manual, but there was also a, there was a thing. There was another thing entirely. It was a book that talked about the Gold Rush. It was just sort of an educational little book for younger folks, I think, as I was at the time. But that was the copy protection. You actually had an old miner here asking you to look up specific things in the book to get through the copy protection, and it was both cool and annoying at the same time. We're gonna start a new game. Okay, intelligent point and click mouse control. With the intelligent mouse, Jared towards the position in the respective scene. Jared moving another scene. Mouse pointer changes the end of the screen. Yeah. I'll be recognized which object you interact with. Cursor glows. Okay, great. If you hold the mouse button, a small sub-menu will appear on the left hand and on the right hand side, depending on the object. So you do a standard action on an object just by clicking, but if you hold it down, then a sub-menu shows up and you can do other stuff with things. Okay. On the left-hand side, there's a look symbol. On the right side, there is a take, use, or speak symbol, depending on the object, in case you wish to speak to a chunk of gold. You can also look at many objects. To do so, you hold down the mouse button and then you select the look option. In this case, the cursor edge will not turn yellow. Okay. So objects you can't interact with, but you can look at, I guess. Inventory will be viewed when you move the mouse towards the top edge. The inventory bar will appear and indicate the points achieved. Among other things, look at an object, click on it with the right mouse button. Huh? Oh, and in your inventory. Okay. Alright, I think that's fairly simple. And oh, you can go into AGI mode, can you? We added a parser mode for retro fans. That was one of the most infuriating things, though, and sometimes, because you had to find not necessarily the right word, but you had to type quickly enough, especially if you had the PC Junior, which I did, to make it into the thing. So that was definitely an issue. Carry out an action in the game, just type in the command. The game will be paused while you do so. Oh, good. Yeah, see, they brought that in. The original Gold Rush did not have that. It was only in AGI. It did not. They didn't jump to stopping everything while you type things in until they went to their SCI, Sierra Creative Interpreter. This was a game by Sierra Online originally. AGI was, I think, Adventure Game Interface? I'm rusty on the I. I know it's Adventuring Game, but the I I'm not sure of. It's been a while. Years and years and years. More than 30. I think. Because we're pressing enter, the parser mode is available exclusively in English and without voice output. Pressing the tab key will open the inventory. Escape key brings you back to the menu. Following commands. Okay, so you can flip back to the old game, I guess. Or something that looks a lot like it. Additionally, there are other variations. So the action verbs look, examine, take, get, acquire. If objects in the inventory are used like that, they will be simply added to the commands. Command read letter or look letter. Yeah, I remember all that. Objects in the inventory can be viewed by selecting the inventory field, cursor keys, and then confirming them. My God, cursor keys. I haven't thought about cursor keys in such a long time. Here we are. Yeah. Now, as I recall, if you get in the way of that cart, you get mowed down by it. Nope. Too late. Nope, can't interact. It's all gone.
Although it's not the busiest street in town, it isn't called Main Street for nothing.
Really?
Although it's not the busiest street in town.
Hey! Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's, yeah, no. Oh dear. What have I got here?
A fistful of cold cash. This is the key to my residence, 10 Front Street.
Yeah, 0 points. We're going to save the game right off the bat because that's what we do in these. This is always how I would start my games. Options. No, we don't want to set the graphics to low. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to go into AGI mode. Although now is the time to play around with it, right? Let's check that out real quick. I've done something terrible. Nope, nope, that's not helping at all. I'm not fully convinced this AGI mode exists that they were talking about. All right. Go back to it.
Just look at these beautiful yards.
Great. Yeah, let's go.
This house is located at the intersection of Front Street. The sidewalks are made of rock.
I can't go anywhere. Okay, this guy runs the bank.
Look at that experience.
No! I can't talk to anybody, I don't know. Like, you have to... You can't stop people and talk to them, you have to, like, be right there. Hello? Hello? Okay, yeah, no, no. Wow. Yeah, this interface, I gotta tell you. Wait. Can I try and talk to this guy?
The sidewalk.
No. Try to talk to this guy. It's real estate, right?
Sometimes I think something terrible may have happened to Jake. I wish I knew how he was doing.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I have this feeling he's fine, and someday you will be reunited. Don't give up hope.
You have a feeling. That's good. Okay. So let's get out of the street before we get rolled over by the cart. Alright, let's try that again.
You try to open the gate, but discover it is locked.
Goodness, if only I had a key. Wait, yes I do. Oh dear.
When you were a young boy, just after moving to Brooklyn, your father built this house with his own two hands.
This is Brooklyn,
It is one of the
apparently.
few things he left to remind you of it. It may not be the nicest or best kept house in the neighborhood,
Wow.
but you value it more than a mansion.
That's good. That's good to know.
You always keep your house locked.
Really?
In years past, this closet was bulging with all kinds of useful things.
Not anymore.
This is a brick fire.
There's a lot of stuff we can look at. I think.
You never cook, but you can't forget the meals your mother prepared here. Memories, memories, memories. Every time you look at this album, it brings back memories.
I think I
The
got
album
points.
begins with a painting of your father and his best man, Mr. Quayle, the bank president, shaking hands after the wedding. You can't help but remember the help Mr. Quayle was during the years after your parents' death. He raised you and your brother Jake until you could live on your own. Here's a painting of your older brother Jake when he was just a baby.
Great.
You often think of Jake, wondering where he is and what he's doing. And just across the page is a painting of you. You must have been about 18 months old. It is a very, very special photo to you. You carefully remove the family photo from the album.
All right. He says picking up an imaginary object. This game requires patience. The original version required patience too.
This photo brings back many family memories.
Oh, look at them. Look at them all. Look at them. All right.
It's an ordinary lamp.
Right. Desk. No, that's a bedroom. What are you doing?
This is a roll-top desk. This is your bed. This floor, in fact the entire house, is constructed of the finest lumber available.
Can we just go to the roll-top desk, please? Please. Okay, there we go. There's a statement there.
Lost for who knows how long, is a statement of your bank account at Brooklyn Bank.
That might be helpful to have that.
You retrieve the crumpled bank statement from between the slats of the roll-top desk. There's a painting on the wall above the desk. There are also a few paintings in the family album on the table.
I think that's everything you can get from here.
This floor, in fact the entire house, is constructed of the finest...
Oh wow, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there's a certain amount of patience that one has to have. This is I often credit this game with teaching me patience as a kid, and apparently I have.
It is my handwritten quarterly statement from the Brooklyn Bank. On the date of this statement, the balance of my account number 2371, was $200.
Yep. Now, the idea is you sell your house and you go west. I have forgotten if there are things in the house that we need. Aside from what we have already. But I'm going to go ahead and just assume that the
this
rules
floor,
Come on, come on. There you go. Now.
When you were a young boy, it may not be the
That's not going to help. All right.
The lawn surrounds the house.
There is no escape from the yard. And so our
The wrought
quest
iron
ends.
fence protects.
What?
When you were a young boy, it may not be the...
Okay. There is no escape. There is no way out from this house. There is... Help.
The sidewalks are made of rock.
Help. Cannot get out. Okay, good. We cannot get out. We cannot get out. That doesn't do. No, it's still not possible to talk to people.
I must sell my house.
You are fortunate to own such a fine piece of property. I like this property, and I'm willing to pay top dollar. Will you accept $850 in cash for your house?
Why, yes, I will.
Yes, we have a deal.
Congratulations. Property values are at a premium. You've conducted a prime sale. You're sad that your house is gone, but you'll always have the memories.
Here are the keys. Mr. Quayle will come by to pick up my personal belongings.
Okay. Well, no going back. That was messed up. But we got top dollar for it, which is important.
Sometimes I think something terrible may have happened.
I have this
Okay.
feeling he's...
Great, no, thank you. Okay, it's the same thing.
The sidewalks are made of rock.
Oh, wow. Okay, no, just keep going. Keep going! Yeah, so... Save game. The interesting thing here now is that there are 3 different paths you can take to get out west.
This house.
And presumably they have preserved that here. Mysteriously, the cart will not appear. I bet.
This man is neighborly enough, but he's forever working around the house.
Forever. Young man from grocery store. Yeah.
Hello.
Good day to you, sir.
They would just have people that you can run into in the different stores randomly wandering around the town.
Have you heard about the rumors of gold in California?
I've heard talk about gold, but so far it's all talk. But anyway, I don't think I could leave my house and friends.
So he just wandered. He just turned around that way, and now he's coming this way. It's kind of disturbing, really. It's like they don't have lives. They only have those lives that are given to them.
Each house in the neighborhood has a fine yard. These wrought iron fences add a touch of class to the neighborhood. This house on the corner is Leonard's house.
Oh, okay. I forget who Leonard is. I'm sure they're going to tell me eventually. Alright, so that's that one. A few different places we can go. I'm actually going to turn back up that. I could have talked to him. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit.
Although it's not the busiest street in town, that man sure can handle an animal team and wagon.
Oh, wait.
That
Did you hear about the gold in California?
I've heard about the gold in California, but I just can't give up my house.
That's the guy that was just trimming his yard, right? Trimming his... There's... Yeah. He's there. So that's one way out west.
there is a beautiful arrangement of
Okay, and
flowers in the
there.
center of the park.
There's a limited number of people in this town. Ignoring all of the do not tread on the ground.
You pick a few flowers, but not too many, so that others may
I also enjoy them. Yeah, sorry.
This is the police! Freeze!
What did I do?
I'm going to have to give you a ticket for walking on the grass. In the future, please be more careful.
How much is this ticket?
It is a beautiful day for obeying the law, isn't it, sir?
No, that's not ham-fisted at all. Did I lose points? I probably lost points because I treaded on the grass. That's how they do these things. Let's restore and find out, because that's how this happens. It's alright, everything will be fine. Here,
Getting
we're gonna
around
cross-
town is much easier since this bridge has been built.
Oh my god. Well, let's actually use it, please. Oh dear god. There's... Okay. Now...
This is the beautiful downtown Brooklyn Park. There are fine lawns and flower arrangements.
Smaller than I remember.
This is the beautiful downtown Brooklyn Park. There are fine lawns and flower arrangements.
So I have not... Yeah, I did lose points. I have 19 points.
Some mighty fine maple syrup would probably come out of these trees.
Oh, we'll tap them later. So... Oh no, we're not going to tread on the grass. We try very carefully not to tread on the grass because we lose points.
You pick a few flowers, but not too many, so that others may also enjoy them.
21 points. Yeah, this is a minefield.
This is the beautiful
Minefield of larceny. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's a little harrowing. Alright.
The bank is on the corner of Water and Dock Streets.
Great. That's wonderful. So this is one way to get out west, and I'm not actually going to go yet. I am first going to... Probably fall into the water. But there are a couple of points you can pick up just by reading this sign. Or at least that was the way it was. Yes, bound for California, the New York built steamer seafarer has all her cargo engaged and will have a prompt dispatch by ticket from Leonard at 12 Front Street. Okay. Have to go up to Leonard's place to get a ticket, if I so desire. The boat is one way to do it. Just gonna save over that same slot. Okay. There is a point, it's like, there's a point in the game where the timer ticks down and the gold rush is declared. I am not sure when that happens. Who are you?
There goes Rand, the
hardware man. Sorry. And I keep flipping it off.
Hey, how's the business going?
Drop by the hardware store sometime. You may find something you need.
No, we don't have needs.
This is the main bank in Brooklyn. Most of the folks in town have their accounts here.
Good to know. Ah! Teleportation. I just wanted to see what was back here.
This short man works at the livery.
Oh yeah, so this is another way to get
Drop
out
by
west.
the livery sometime.
Yes, I will do that in good
I
time.
will do that in good time.
This is the Water Street.
Delivery is a way, also. You can get a stagecoach, basically. So this is Rand's Hardware. This is First Grocery. Okay.
This man takes pride in his heritage as a sailor.
Ah.
After being at sea for so long, I'm having to get my land legs back.
Oh, yes, I believe that.
Yes, legs
The boardwalk
of
is...
land. So we have a hardware store. We have a grocery store. Let's just go ahead and deal with these things, because that'll probably help. Alright. Here they have hardware. I have no idea what we need.
What a selection of nails. This is Hammer's Heaven.
Really, are we going to go look at the butter churn? Is that important?
This is a mighty fine butter churn. This is the most modern and highest quality lantern available anywhere.
We're going to need a lantern
There's
later.
a lantern on the wall. There is pipe of every diameter, thickness, and length.
Bull manure. No, there's plenty of that. All
You are looking at a stack of 100% pure, top-grade bull manure.
Rope, important for adventurers.
There's some rough and ready rope hanging on the wall. There is a small stack of top-quality lumber. This is a nicely painted bucket. It's rust-proof.
It's kind of surreal, actually.
This is a very heavy-duty chain. This is a beauty of a wheelbarrow, but it's already sold. By the window is a wheelbarrow. By the window is a wheelbarrow.
Great.
Is there something I can do for you?
I think I want to buy
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
I have utterly forgotten what we're going to need. Calendar, bucket, chains, mosquito net, lantern. Oh, man. It depends, right? Depends on what you're doing. I think the shovel is going to come in handy for all of them. The pick will come in handy. Everything else, I think, depends on which path you take. So
I
let's
gotta
come
go.
back.
See ya.
Let's come back here.
You see nothing important here.
This has been a while. Oh, man. All right.
This is the door to the grocery store.
It's weird trying to remember this stuff because I don't know what I need.
You can find every style and fashion in this pattern book, but you have no use for a pattern book.
Good day, sir. What can I do for you?
Fruits, vegetables, flour, peas, beans. Fruit, I know, is necessary if you go on the boat. Because you get scurvy otherwise.
I gotta go. See ya.
And a lot of the way that this game was played, that this game worked, is you have no hints near the beginning as to what you're going to need to pick up. You just sort of find out.
This is here in
Ah! Okay, at least someone's stopping and talking to me.
My husband just left for California to look for gold. He wants us to be rich, but I'd rather have him here.
I hope he will come back soon and rich.
I have to wonder.
Here, in front of these stores, Water Street turns and heads towards Fulton Street.
I have to wonder if this is. No. A lot of times we think this is what this is going to be like. And we think this is what it was like. Travel building. Oh, no. No, we have to actually click to go in.
Looking at these posters makes you want to go somewhere. All you need is a ticket. Looking at these posters makes...
How may I help you, Jared?
I want to travel to California.
I knew it the instant you walked through the door, Jared. You have decided to head west.
Probably.
The furthest west I can get you is Independence, Missouri. There, you'll join a wagon team heading west. The cost of a ticket to Independence is $200. Are you interested in a ticket?
Not yet.
Maybe later.
I think this is where you get
The walls are covered with...
I think this is where you get the ticket to the wagon. It's the thing, yeah. It's like stage travel, right? So yeah.
The
This is where you get
stage travel building has inscribed on its wall, Stage Travel.
That's surprising. No. There you go. We're just gonna leave the door open like an animal. Ship guard.
Stationed here at the gate is a man whose job is to guide the huge ferries into the dock.
Huge ferry.
This is the dock that the ferry to New York uses. You see a man guarding the dock.
Hello. When is the next ferry due?
Hi, Jared. I haven't had any ferries to guide into the dock today. The ferry only comes to Brooklyn when the stage company requests it.
Got it. Alright.
I gotta go. See ya.
So the stage company is going to request it if you buy a ticket. This is where it gets weird too, because there's no escape from here. There's no way out. We can only go back. It is kind of weird. It's kind of weird getting back into this. Yeah, there are a few different things. New person.
Keep up the good work, Jared. Thank you. I am happy that you like my work.
Okay, we're not getting trampled. That's good.
This is where Water Street and Fulton Street intersect.
Who is this?
This is your boss. He's the #1 man at the Brooklyn Evening Star.
All right, I've got to quit. Yes, by the way,
This is where Water Street and Fulton...
thank you for enjoying my work. I'm going to quit now. This is the livery. So this is where you go, I believe, when you want to order a stagecoach, and then it happens. No, wait, the stagecoach is off the... What happens here?
This man is so short, it's unbelievable. This is the Brooklyn livery. There's usually a midget around the livery.
That's not very nice. And we can't get too close to the horse.
Hi. Do you have a moment?
'Cause it will kick
Hi,
us.
Jared. Please wait outside. I'll be right out to help you.
There's a lot of moving parts.
What may I help you with today?
Can I buy a ticket from you?
So you believe those rumors about gold, Jared? You are a courageous young man. I'm thinking about heading west, but all I'm giving up is a life of shoveling manure. You have something to lose. But anyway, Jared, I can't help you yet. I don't sell tickets.
See, the third path,
This is the Brooklyn livery.
which I'm trying to wrap my head around, involves,
This is the Brooklyn livery.
see, there are two paths that involve a boat, right? And one path that involves just getting on a stagecoach. Stagecoach we looked at. The boat,
You are outside the business office of the Brooklyn Evening Star.
can take you down either to the Panama Canal or down around the Horn of Africa, if you want to go the whole way by sea. And then you go down into the, well, actually, does the Panama Canal exist yet?
You see nothing important here now.
Because I remember there's a point where you go down to Panama and then you're on land for a while. I quit! Do I have stuff in my desk? Probably.
This is Louise, and she's a sweetheart. You sense that she's attracted to you, but you're not sure why. It's not because of your money.
I know, what the heck, man?
Hello, Louise. Nice to see you.
It is so nice to see you again, Jared. Don't be such a stranger. You work so much. I worry about you.
Hello, Louise.
It is so nice.
That's all there is. We're going to wander up to our desk. Yes, back when reporters had desks.
These clippings are very important to you. You find yourself reading them often, wondering where your brother is and what he's doing. These clippings describe the complicated episode of your only brother, Jake.
Oh boy.
Jake was falsely accused of a crime he didn't commit. Although Jake was promised a fair trial, the townspeople weren't interested in justice. The result would have been a foregone conclusion. Jake's only alternative was to leave town and never come back. When he left Brooklyn, you wanted to go with him. Jake told you to stay because it may be dangerous, but he did promise that he would contact you if something important happened. He left 11 years ago, and you haven't heard from him since. You don't need the clippings. You read them so often, you know them word for word.
That's good to know. There's like a point where I'm supposed to get mail from him. I just can't remember where and when that occurs. Or if we've already gone past
You see
that.
nothing important here now.
Because I already put the house up for sale.
This man is an expert on the Brooklyn economy.
Is he now? These other rooms, they mean nothing because you cannot see into them. 2 dimensions.
Good day, Mr. Wilson. Are you ready for today's economy update?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
The Brooklyn economy is strong. Property is holding its value. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, this will continue.
Right.
However, there have been rumors of the discovery of gold in California. If there is any truth to these rumors, it could have a profound effect on the local economy.
Oh my god.
You see nothing important.
This man is not from Brooklyn. Alright.
When there's work to do, this man is eager to help. Lately, there haven't been any big stories.
There's gonna be one in a minute, probably. There's, like I said, there's a point where they declare the gold rush starting, and that is when what they all say is different.
Hi. Any news?
Things have been humdrum around here lately. I haven't had much to do.
See, that's more like someone from Brooklyn.
Your boss is a great guy to work for. You've never had a single problem with him.
And now I'm going to quit. Because that's how this works.
Hi. How are you?
You are a very ambitious young man, Jared. You are going to go places in this company.
Glad you said so, because...
Hi. I have to quit my job. I want to search for my brother.
But Jared, you're one of the best. But a man has to do what a man has to do. I wish you the very best, Jared. We'll miss you around here.
I just wonder if he's at all concerned that he's hearing banjos every time he does something right. It's an odd thing.
Hi. How are you?
You are a very ambitious young man.
Yeah, no.
You see nothing.
All the same. All the same. Oh, man. Okay, so that's done. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Wandering unemployed. There we go.
Fulton Street and Front.
That is the lady. I do not know which particular lady.
Hi, Jared. I thought a strong, smart young man like you would have already been gone to California.
Nope, can't do it yet. Thank you for deriding me about it. Yes. I had this strange feeling I was supposed to get a letter, and I missed where it was supposed to be. I forgot. They put... Sierra always loved to do this. They always put things on the gravestones. So you could probably read every one of these freaking gravestones. And there'd be something on it. Ah!
From here, you have an excellent view of the East River.
Don't jump in.
You see a quaint little church. A small cluster of homes surround the church, making it the hub of this little hamlet. A small cluster of homes surround the church, making it the hub of this little hamlet.
Yes, hamlet.
The trees add to the greenery of the landscape. The view of New York City is breathtaking.
All right. Enough of that. Like, there's one of these that's relevant, but I don't know which one it is. Or at least it could be. Ah, there we go. I knew there'd be... I knew if we dug deeply enough there'd be tragedy. Carried on by Jake and Jared, or at least half of those people. I think I'm supposed to leave the flowers that I stole from the park here. Is that how that goes? Is that how this works? I will save the game again before I do so, in case they are up from the ground and try to kill me when I do so.
When you visit your parents' graves, you bring a bouquet of flowers in their memory. It was a dark, damp, dreary, cold, rainy, windy winter night many years ago that your mother and father were suddenly taken in an unfortunate horse-drawn buggy accident.
Yes.
How quickly and tragically they were taken. You never have, most likely never will, understood why.
Alright, no, we already did that. Did we get points? That's the important thing. Yes, I think we got a point for that. Okay. Alright, enough of that. Let's keep going. Had to go and have a terrible flashback, and then we're going to continue to attempt to happily find gold. Post office, here we go.
The post office is behind the Brooklyn Evening Star business office.
Great. Let's go there.
The post office...
Come on, you can do it. There's a water pump.
Next to the trough is a water pump.
And you have to actually click to go into the post office.
You see nothing very exciting. There are just a few horses and buggies for sale. You see nothing very... Under the bulletin board is a counter and some cabinets.
I used to be able to do all manner of
There are
things.
3 doors here. None of them are important. There is a small sign beside the bell that reads, "Ring for service."
What can I do for you?
Could you please check my mailbox for me?
Let me check. I'll be right back.
I know he has to walk so far to do it. There's something in there.
Good news, Jared. You have a letter.
He places the letter on the counter.
I shall pick up that letter. And then I will ask you to check
I gotta
the
go.
mailbox again.
See ya.
No, let's look.
The envelope is tattered from traveling across the continent. There's no return address, but there is a postmark and a stamp.
Yes.
President Polk has confirmed the reports of the discovery of gold in California. The rush is on.
Well, there
Property
we are.
values in town are dropping. Ticket prices for passages to California are rising dramatically.
Oh, the ticket price goes up.
The envelope is tattered from traveling across.
Can we open this letter? Oh.
January 25th, 1848. Jared, this letter is of great importance, as you will find. I live in the area drained by the American River. Today, I buried Pa in the nearby cemetery. Only you will understand. Come here quickly. Farewell, Jake. P.S. Bring family photo from home so I will know it's you.
Yeah, so that's a thing where, yeah, of course, you just went and saw your father's grave, so that tells you that there's something up with that, and that to do with the holes being cut in here. He has left a message for you.
You come to the post office often. There is a counter between you and the mailboxes.
It's best to keep you separated from them so you do not lunge across the counter and attempt to.
It is a rock sidewalk.
That's good. That's great. All right.
You see people busily at work within the bank.
Okay, let's annoy this guy.
This is the bank clerk. He looks extremely busy. I wouldn't bother him.
Okay.
You see people busily at work within the bank. You see people. This is the bank clerk. He looks extremely busy. I wouldn't bother him.
They are all the bank clerk.
This is the bank clerk.
That's amazing. It's a Gestalt.
Excuse me, that window is closed.
Really? He's just gonna go back and forth opening doors. Opening drawers. And,
How may I help you?
I want to hold up the bank. Awesome.
What is the balance of my account?
Okay, Jared. What is your account number?
My account is number 2371.
Your account balance is $200.
I want to get my savings, please.
Okay, Jared. What is your account number?
My account is number 2371.
Your account balance is $200. Just one moment.
He is an ATM
I'll get your
machine.
money for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. Okay.
Here's your $200, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And now we'll hold up the bank. No, we're not gonna.
I gotta go. See ya.
It's a thought, though.
This is a beautiful marble floor.
So I guess now we have to decide which method we're going to use to get out west. And that's the only thing I am a little worried about is ticket prices rising.
Gold discovered in California. Take to the sea, and rich you will be.
I think for the purpose of this game, see, the fastest way through, as I recall, is around the horn. So I think we do that at first to see how much patience we have. We're going to slowly build it up this time. The first time I played this game, I went overland first. But
The bank is on the corner of Water and Dock
I
Streets.
think what I'm going to do is, yeah. think I'm going to do the... we might try all three. It depends. Depends on my patience. I don't know how much of this I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a ticket to the boat.
You are outside of the Brooklyn...
To the boat, and I want to do the one where it's around the horn, but we'll see. We'll see. So actually, in light of that...
It is a rock sidewalk.
Yes, rock sidewalk, metal.
This is the Water Street.
Wow, okay. So in light of all that, I'm going to grab the things I will need at sea. So that means fruit. All right.
Good day, sir. What can I do for you?
Flour, peas, beans, vegetables.
I think I want to buy some fruits.
Very well, sir. I see that your account has a positive balance. I'll put that on your account.
Okay. And I don't think we need
Sorry,
vegetables.
sir. Your account is now even.
Well, never mind. That's all we
These
could get.
bins are full of fruit. This is the best grocery store in town.
But the fruit is in fact what we needed, because that way we can avoid scurvy.
Oranges can do amazing things to keep a body healthy.
And I'm glad you have that many, because you're going to need them. Keeps everything in his pockets somehow. Now, this is where things are going to get weird, because I can't remember exactly what I need.
The hardware man. This is the best.
Is there something I can do for you?
So, I think
I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
So we're going to need... If we're going around the horn, we're not going to need the mosquito net, but we'll get the... we're going to need the lantern for when we get there. Wheelbarrows doesn't happen. The nails, I can't remember whether we need those or not. The pick and the shovel, I think we're going to need eventually. So let me just look through here. What do we actually need? I can't freaking remember. Guess we're going to find out. So let's go ahead and get the
I want to
lantern.
buy the lantern.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
And then there is something else, probably. I don't know if we need... I think we need the rope.
I want to buy the rope.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
All right.
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
Calendar. I'm not sure. I know we're going to need the pick eventually. Or also we could use the shovel.
I want to buy the shovel.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
I want to buy the pick.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
How far can we go here?
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
Let's see. We got a pick and a shovel. I don't know about needing the chains. Oh yeah, the chains are for the overland trip. We won't need that for this version of what we're doing, probably. The manure, I can't remember if we need those or not. The nails, don't know. calendar. Got the calendar.
I want to buy the calendar.
We may be the best, but we don't have calendars.
Do I want the nails? Do I need the nails?
I want to buy the nails.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
Okay, we have nails.
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
Do we need the beam?
I want to buy the beam.
Your account balance is adequate.
Okay.
I'll charge your account.
I'm just buying things crazily
I think
now.
I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
Length of pipe. Sure.
I want to buy the pipe.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
Going on an insane buying spree here. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
Just gonna keep doing this until he says no.
I want to buy the bucket.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
Keep doing this forever and ever.
I think I want to buy something.
Good. What are you interested in?
See, how ridiculous do we want to get? Let's see. Shall we go crazy and get the wheelbarrow? I mean, I can go ahead and get the mosquito net.
I want to buy the mosquito net.
Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account.
Oh, that you get points for.
I think I want to buy something.
Sorry. Our accounts are even now.
All right, that's everything. I have so many things. All right. I hope that's enough.
There are picks and shovels on the back wall.
I bought so many things. Can we leave? Is that allowed? No. Getting run over. And oh, you can just flick across to teleport. Okay, that's handy.
Westward ho! Take a wagon or take a stagecoach to California. You are near the
This is number 12.
fastest service to the California Gold. Inquire within. Each house in the neighborhood has a fine yard. This house on the corner is Leonard's house. Right now you're on Front Street, which, like the other streets in town, is made of cobblestones. This house on the corner is Leonard's house.
That's great. How do we get there? There's no entrance to Leonard's house.
Here's another fine house in the residential area.
There is no way to inquire within.
Here's another fine house in the These wrought iron fences add a touch of class to the neighborhood.
Because we go here and then we're there already. I don't think there's, in fact,
the sidewalks are made of rock. Fastest service to the California Gold. Inquire within.
right, but wait, He just that was just interaction with that guy. It's like, ah, I turned gold for a minute. No. No.
Right now, each house in the neighborhood has a fine yard.
Our way through.
Here's another fine house in the residential area. Here's another. These wrought iron fences add a touch of.
See, I don't really remember.
Have you heard about the rumors of gold in California?
Who hasn't, Jared? There's gold over there, but I just can't give up everything I have and take a chance like that.
That's a real statement.
You are near the intersection of Washington and Water Streets.
There's like no way through, man. Also, I distinctly remember there being a gazebo out here somewhere. There it is.
You see the sparkle of something shiny. Ah, yes. A closer look reveals a gold coin under the gazebo. You remember playing around the gazebo as a child. You would lose your candy through the wide cracks in the gazebo floor. You stretch your arm as far as humanly possible. The gold coin is almost beyond your reach, but finally, you're able to grasp it.
There we go.
The street in the foreground is Front Street.
So, that's the path there. Yeah, there's something kind of missing here. So, looking at this, if I take it from Leonard at 12 Front Street, except he will not open his door. There does not appear to be a way to do that, which is upsetting to us. Oh, you know what? I think we missed the boat. Both literally and figuratively, I think we missed the boat. So, that being the case, we'd actually have to restore to be able to do that. So I think... there are a lot of things you have to do quickly in order to make this work. So a decision will have to be made now. So what we're going to do... Yeah, I mean, it's not a lot. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is since we're about an hour in and I've got other stuff I need to take care of today. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to come back to this later, some other time, probably next week. And I'm going to probably, sometime between now and then, I'm going to redo some of the things that I did, only faster. So that there's still time to catch the boat. And we will do that next time. I think that's probably going to be the best way to tackle this. So we're going to do that. And that'll work. That'll work for me. So thank you very much for watching. This is a bit of an odd game, but it is providing nostalgia of some kind, and that's cool to me. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's there's plenty in it that's incredibly silly, but we'll discover those things together. In the meantime, later today, we have a game of Numenera going on. We're going to be running at about 3 p.m. It's slightly earlier than usual. It's going to be a slightly longer game. So 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be running a one-shot of Numenera. And then later this week, we have the premiere of another game. We have the premiere of a Short Dirty Secrets campaign that's going to be running through February. That's going to be on Thursday at about 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do that pretty much every Thursday during February, where we build a detective story. I think that's going to be fun, sort of a storytelling game. And then immediately after that on Thursday this week, we have the Cyphercast, all about various Monty Cook games things. And so that'll be at about 10 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday, I'm going to be back to video games. We'll be playing Torment Tides of Numenera. There's a lot of Numenera and Monty Cook games related stuff going on this week. Then that Saturday, and of course Saturday mornings, I do We Happy Few. I believe also next weekend we've got the next episode of The Cold Ruins of Last Life, which is our ongoing Dungeon World campaign, which is set, but it's a Dungeon World campaign set using the setting Cold Ruins of Last Life, which is all about undead, and where we're all playing undead. It's a lot of fun. And then once again, 1 week from today, Sunday morning, we'll pick back up with this and hopefully have a slightly better grasp of the whole getting started process. And I'll be able to show you getting on the boat. And I think that's probably why I wasn't able to buy the ticket. I think it's because the boat's already gone. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back later today. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.